The alliance between China and Russia, marked by increased diplomatic, economic, and military collaboration, holds great importance for the global landscape in multiple aspects. Amid the ever-changing global geopolitical landscape, one significant alliance is the strategic partnership between China and Russia. This vibrant partnership, characterized by enhanced diplomatic, economic, and military collaboration, carries substantial consequences for the global community. As the world's second and third largest economies, China and Russia are reshaping the balance of power, challenging the long-standing dominance of Western nations, particularly the United States. The China-Russia alliance is a formidable entity, from military exercises to energy deals, from technological collaboration to regional diplomacy. Let's explore what the China-Russia alliance means to the world in reality, unraveling the various aspects of this partnership and uncovering how it has influenced worldwide events. So don't go away and stick with this video till the end. The alliance between China and Russia marks a notable change in the global power dynamics, posing a challenge to the long-standing supremacy of Western nations, especially the United States. China and Russia, being the world's second and third largest economies, are working together to enhance their ability to counter Western influence and assert their interests globally. The growing strategic partnership between China and Russia impacts regional security dynamics, especially in areas where their interests align, like Central Asia and the Asia-Pacific region. Collaborative military exercises, arms sales, and intelligence sharing between the two nations bolster their defense capabilities and strengthen their ability to exert influence in their regions. The China-Russia alliance promotes increased integration and cooperation between the two countries, with bilateral trade, investment, and energy cooperation playing crucial roles. Their economic interests align through initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative and the European Economic Union, promoting infrastructure development, trade facilitation, and resource extraction across Eurasia. Collaboration in the energy sector is crucial to the China-Russia partnership, with Russia's abundant oil and natural gas reserves meeting China's increasing energy demands. China and Russia have forged a strong partnership through pipeline projects like the Power of Siberia pipeline and energy agreements. This collaboration ensures a reliable energy supply for China and opens up profitable markets for Russia's energy exports, decreasing its reliance on Western markets. The alliance between China and Russia significantly impacts multilateral diplomacy and institutions. Both countries frequently work together to oppose Western-led initiatives or advocate for different approaches to global governance. Their collaboration is demonstrated through their participation in forums like the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO, BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and the United Nations Security Council. They often come together on matters like non-interference in internal affairs and multipolarity. The alliance between China and Russia challenges the liberal international order advocated by Western democracies, especially concerning norms and values associated with democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. China and Russia both support a more pluralistic and multipolar world order that values state sovereignty and opposes Western dominance. This has caused friction with Western powers on topics like human rights violations, territorial conflicts, and authoritarian rule. China and Russia's partnership expands to technological collaboration, encompassing joint research and development initiatives, technology transfers, and cybersecurity cooperation. Western technological dominance is being challenged, sparking concerns about the proliferation of authoritarian surveillance technologies and cyber threats from the China-Russia alliance. Although the China-Russia alliance does contribute to global stability by countering Western hegemony and promoting multipolarity, it also has the potential to worsen regional conflicts and rivalries. China and Russia's alignment with authoritarian regimes in Syria and Venezuela makes it difficult to resolve conflicts and promote democracy and human rights in those regions. The China-Russia alliance involves solid military cooperation, joint military exercises, technology sharing, and defense collaboration. Both nations engage in frequent joint military exercises, like the Vostok drills, showcasing their ability to work together effectively in different situations. Moreover, They participate in arms sales and technology transfers, boosting their military capabilities and challenging Western dominance in defense technology. By working together, this military partnership is a deterrent to potential threats and enhances their strategic position in areas they care about. The alliance between China and Russia also covers cybersecurity and information warfare. Both countries work together to address threats they perceive from the West and safeguard their regimes from internal dissent. They exchange intelligence and best practices in cyber defense, collaborate on cyber operations, and organize disinformation campaigns targeting Western democracies. This partnership enhances their impact on the online realm and presents obstacles to establish cybersecurity standards and organizations, demanding united reactions from the global community. Aside from the usual military and economic collaboration, the China-Russia partnership includes sharing resources and working together on strategic projects to strengthen their influence and advocate their goals internationally. For instance, they work together on space exploration projects, like the Joint Lunar Exploration Mission and developing a lunar research base. Furthermore, they venture into opportunities for resource extraction in the Arctic region, where their territorial claims and strategic interests overlap. Working together on projects helps to solidify their partnership and improve their skills in essential areas. The alliance between China and Russia carries significant implications for regional dominance and the ability to exert power, especially in areas where their interests come together or overlap. In Central Asia, for example, both nations aim to diminish Western influence and establish their authority by making economic investments, developing infrastructure projects, and forming security partnerships. They also work in regional organizations like the Collective Security Treaty Organization and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization to enhance stability and counterbalance Western efforts. This collaboration strengthens their strategic alliance and solidifies their impact in nearby areas. The China-Russia alliance is shaking up the current global governance structures and norms by pushing for different models prioritizing concepts like state sovereignty, non-interference, and multipolarity. They are against Western-led initiatives that aim to promote democracy, human rights, and international law, seeing them as instruments of Western hegemony and neo-colonialism. They support a fair and inclusive global order that values the sovereignty and independence of all countries, regardless of their political beliefs or systems. These differences in values and priorities lead to tensions with Western powers and make it difficult to tackle global challenges together. The partnership between China and Russia drives economic integration and infrastructure development throughout Eurasia. They are utilizing projects like the Belt and Road Initiative and the Eurasian Economic Union to enhance regional trade, investment, and connectivity. They work together on large-scale projects like the China-Russia high-speed rail and the Northern Sea Route, improving connections between Asia and Europe and making it easier for goods, services, and people to move around. By coming together economically, they are reinforcing their alliance and expanding their impact in the Eurasian area, posing a challenge to economic organizations and projects led by Western countries. The China-Russia alliance is centered around cultural and ideological alignment, as both countries advocate for different narratives and values that question Western dominance and support their global visions. They focus on ideas like state sovereignty, national unity, and cultural authenticity, while pointing out flaws in Western beliefs about democracy, human rights, and liberal values, viewing them as imperialistic and culturally hegemonic. The cultural and ideological alignment nurtures a deep bond between China and Russia, strengthening their collaboration in countering Western influence on the world stage. Enhancing the China-Russia alliance and promoting mutual understanding between their populations are greatly influenced by cultural exchanges and people-to-people ties. Both nations are dedicated to fostering cultural exchanges, educational programs, and tourism initiatives to strengthen their cultural bonds and enhance mutual perceptions. They boost their global influence and fortify their alliance against outside pressures by engaging in soft power diplomacy. The alliance between China and Russia expands to various multilateral forums and institutions. Both countries work together in these settings to align their stances on important topics like climate change, global governance, and development cooperation. They are strong proponents of advocating for reforms in international institutions, such as the United Nations, the World Trade Organization, and the IMF, to accurately represent the interests of emerging powers and developing countries. By strategically aligning themselves, they increase their impact on shaping international rules and norms and work towards a fair and more inclusive global governance system. Ultimately, the China-Russia alliance signifies a significant change in the global order, impacting various areas extensively. The partnership between China and Russia is transforming international relations by strengthening regional stability, challenging Western dominance, promoting economic integration, and influencing cultural narratives. Amidst a backdrop of geopolitical uncertainty and competition, the enduring strategic partnership between these two major powers is set to shape the future of global politics, economics, and security.